Well, looking at the weather this Christmas Eve, we're starting to really focus on the climb up the Atlantic for the two leaders, which looks quite exciting. They have a little high pressure system, but if they can get north of that, then they'll really have good downwind conditions all the way up to the equator. We're potentially looking at them being off Rio by Sunday, which is really increasing this record pace all the time. But looking at the situation just now, well, the two leaders are well clear of Cape Horn. We have Sebastian Simon coming in quite strong north-westerly conditions. He's seen 40-45 knots. We know that from our vacation this morning, or talking to him on the radio. Now then, this group behind there, this very active front is deepening all the time, but they're going to pass largely behind it as they come towards Cape Horn. We've got Thomas Riong more down to the south towards the ice gate, or the ice exclusion zone, and Nico Lundven and Jeremy Bayou a little bit further to the north, and then the main group here just working the ice gate, jibing downwind, a little bit of a bubble of lighter winds just in front of them. So that's the general situation for that part of the fleet. But looking in a little bit more detail as we project forwards, this high pressure zone here is really what they're trying to get up out of. This is evolving to their west. In the meantime, this is Sebastian Simon having the option to come potentially a little bit closer to the Falklands, but that situation is evolving all the time for him. And then finally, for the second half of the fleet, if you like, looking at the two boats here, Roman Atanasio and Damien Sagan, in good north-westerly conditions. So too for this group here, led by Jean Le Cam and Isabelle Joschk. They really have the best of the breeze, probably. Also with the group just in front of them, which of course is Sam Davis, Clarice Kramer and Benjamin Dutroux. They're a little bit further forward, but they've got good north-westerly conditions, 20 knots for them on this Christmas Eve. So they're really finally the weather working for them. Then back here we see Conrad Coleman staying well to the north, trying to get the best breeze from the west of this very fast evolving low pressure system, but otherwise it's generally very light down here, and these skippers here trying to find make the best of the conditions, trying to pick up some of this low down to their south, but that's one to watch. But in the meantime, I say really the South Atlantic is going to be where the game is played over the next few days.